Hey, besties! I am glad that you are returning for another flip through. This is the customized sneaker themed journal. Okay, I totally forgot to tell you that there are three in this set that I created that are customized for sisters. So if you want to go check out the others, you will find a Beyonce theme and you will find a rubber ducky. But this one right here, this is all about the sneaker head. This is the sneaker girl that is young, vibrant, and all about her sneaker. See that little dangle there? She can hang her shoelace and any other kind of goodies she like. The book is hard back and front, hardcover, and we have all kind of tabs that we are about to get into, okay? So sit back and relax and let's just dive in, shall we? All right, let's go. The Sneaker Theme Journal. On our left panel, as you open up the book, there is a transparent envelope here, or pocket, I should say. If you can see it right above there. And there's another transparency pocket. I'm adjusting it so you can see what I'm doing. You'll see these mini Polaroids that I created in their little shelves. If you flip it open, she has a vision board. Now this customized journal is designed for a teen, a preteen. I have to advise you, okay? So I thought that this would be a great idea for her to be able to visualize what she wants each month. She can use her gel pen, and if she doesn't want to use the Polaroids, she can just write on the journal itself, and she can use the Polaroids throughout the journal, whichever way she liked. But I wanted to give her that option. So I'm just putting them back so that she'll be able to get to them when she's ready. In the pocket above is a customized tag that I created. I'm trying to pull it out, but it's kind of difficult, this angle and having that camera above me. I labeled it the sneaker game, just trying to show her the pocket so she can list all the sneakers that she had or that she'd like to get, back and front. And if you see right in front, there is a pocket and you fold it out and there's more writing space for her. There is also another transparent envelope right ahead of us, and that just says, I am a sneakerhead. And I have a extra writing paper right there that I'm pulling out just to show you that it is a transparency pocket. So she can use that for whatever she likes to do. Let me put it back in so that she'll be able to find that later as well. Okay. So now I'm going to show you right behind this panel, once we flip it open, the other transparency pocket that I was just mentioned. There is a wall. I call it the sneaker wall. Okay. That's a tuck. And I made her a customized label, a customized badge of honor saying, I'm a sneakerhead. Whether you like it or not, that's what I am. Here is a customized envelope, an oversized tag, and a pullout that she can open and journal on. That is the sneaker wall. So if she pops this open, she has extra journaling space, a little ephemera there of some sneakers, or she can put anything in there that she chose to do so. Now throughout this journal, you'll see different names like Kobe, you'll see Michael. She is a fan of Jordans, okay? So I'm going to show you as we go a little history page that I created for her. And the names that you see and the dates that you see are associated with that. So she'll get a little knowledge if she doesn't know. this is an opportunity for her to do so. This is an envelope that I left open so that she can journal inside of the envelope, and when she's done, she can seal it tight, or she can leave it open. So I'm going to tuck that back in there along with the little floating envelope pocket pull out, and close everything up and tuck that in the tuck spot. So let's close this up, close up the vision board, and that is the first panel of the front. Now I came across this patch and I just had to have it, just like I had to with the other sisters. And I just hope that she likes it. I clipped it in so that she can take it and, put it where she likes, either in the journal, on her clothes, what have you. This is a personalized pocket for some tags and some journaling cards and index cards that I created for her as well for more journaling. Now, her colors were beige, blues, and greens. So I'm just going to tuck it back in the envelope, back in the little pocket that I created. More journaling on the back of those tickets. And here is that individualized pocket where I placed my business card and some information for her. Now this is dedicated to her personally, letting her know what's in her journal. And I've also included a welcome to the world of junk journaling. I am honored to be able to introduce her into this world of giving her a creative space to just explore and to just be able to capture her memories and her thoughts throughout the day, month, year, whatever. Because as we know in the journaling world, and in junk journaling, it's used in various ways. So let's get into the first signature. And there are two in this journal. So we have different type of pages of paper, graph paper. And this is our first pocket. We have more ephemera with journaling ability on the back of them. And that's just a ticket that I created. And everything is Air Force Ones. This is information about the sneakers from back in the day. So it's like a little mini history lesson. And this is a pad that she can use, or pull out that she can use to do some journaling, hidden journaling rather. That pocket is actually very deep. And this is also a pocket. And here I created a few, this one is Sneaker Addict, which has some information on the back of that. She can journal. Here are some oversized tags that I collaged on the front of them. And everything in the journal is a part of my collage kit, or my designs rather. I've only gotten one thing from another designer, but other than that, everything I came up with. Here is more paper for journaling. Some Air Force Ones that you can journal on the back of. Pull out paper that's cardstock. Some transparency. Just fun papers that she can play with, add on. It's fun. More journaling spots, fold outs, or she can hide and fold it in. Shoes speak louder than words when you are indeed a sneakerhead. She has a habit tracker, a peekaboo spot. I thought that was really cute. I added a locker with all the shoes, all the sneakers. Fun trims on the edge of the paper. More journaling spaces to write. Just fun papers and pages and cardstock and vellum. And this is another journaling page. And we are actually coming to the middle of the first signature. So it's just little dangles that I created for her to secure the closure of the book. Cardstock, she has linen paper, and this is a vellum pocket that I've enclosed with some embellishments and some ephemera for her to use throughout the journal. She can journal on the back of these goodies. She can adhere them to pages and make them tuck spots or pockets. These are tags with my collage designs on them. So again, I am just too excited for her to get this book. I cannot even imagine what I would do if I was a sneakerhead and I got this. I really think that she's gonna like it. She's gonna love it. She's gonna enjoy just finding these little goodies, these little bits and pieces. She can journal on the back of them, give them out to her friends, put them in the envelopes, and just keep it to herself. Whatever she wants to do, totally up to her. So I'm just putting everything back together to go back into the envelope. And I'm just going to clip it back in with the paper clip. And she can use the paper clip in other parts of the journal she likes. I just did that because it's not a lot of paper in that particular envelope and I didn't want it just, wiggling around. So there's a piece of linen paper, more collage pages that I created, cardstock. I created a I am grateful page for her. It's the typical closet of a sneakerhead. And here's a coloring page I thought would be fun if she's into coloring. Quotes from other females that are in the realm and in the world of just all about that sneaker. You have tracing paper, transparency with the color wheel of sneakers. That's fun. More cardstock in her color of blue. We have graph paper, regular college rule paper, and even on this next page, this collage paper, you have the background, but I've created the page so that she can journal over top of it. This is a pullout of a little history about the sneaker, so she can pull that out and journal on the back of it. We have graph paper, more regular paper just in the hues and colors that she likes. And here's a tuck spot. I think this is the first tuck spot. No, this is the second tuck spot. So we have some more tickets and we have some more tags. Oh no, we have more tags and journaling cards, oversized tags. Some of them I've punched a hole in. Some of them I've secured with the secure for the hole. But I left some of them alone so that she can have more journaling space. And each of the signatures are covered, are laminated. So we are in the middle of the book. And here is a little secret, I'll say like mini closet. So this just reminded me of shoelaces. I didn't want to do the actual lace because it was super long and it just added more bulk to the book. So in here, she's going to find more tags, pockets. She's going to find her playing card with her favorite animal, the ocelot. She's going to find this pullout where she can unfold it and journal on it. and then tuck it away in any pocket or any tuck envelope that she likes. She can even cut it apart if she wants. So we have a few famous females that are also sneakerheads with their quotes, and on the back of that, she can journal. So we're gonna close this up and tie it up, put it back in a nice little pretty bow. Again, this is the middle of the book. And now let's move on to the second signature. Laminated cover, and if you flip it over, there is a sticky notepad for writing paper. A few pieces for her to just jot down her thoughts, notes, her to-do list or whatever it is that she wants to jot down, and she can take it with her or put it in her journal. This is another pocket, another journaling card with the famous Michael Jordan, another journaling card with some of the collaging that I've done. And here we have a definition page for the terminology when it comes to sneakers. There's a whole nother language that I knew nothing about. I thought I knew something, but when I started doing this journal and doing research, I started learning a whole lot. More journaling paper, more area for her to journal. Here's another pocket, a transparency pocket. And if you remove that, and it says sneakerhead. So here's another famous female that has a quote. And on the back of that card, she can journal on as well. I also added this floating tag. It's a foldable tag, so she can take it and pin it, tuck it, do what she will with it, and she can clip it anywhere in the book. I just chose to just clip it here. And this time I used a clothespin. Moving on to more journaling space. More collaging, that's on transparency as well. So you have fun textures, the different papers that I was talking about earlier throughout the book. Another piece of cardstock that she can flip over and journal. This is a hideaway. More journaling. And here's a collage page that I blocked out areas for her to journal. So she gets the best of both worlds. This is a piece of linen paper. I have a piece of vellum. No, that's tissue paper. And then this one is vellum. So she'll hear all that with a nice trim. It's just fun. Just fun. It encourages you to want to journal. Sneaker addict tags. She can journal on the back of that. She has a homework tracker page. And every now and then I try to slide in her favorite animal in places she would never think. So I hope she likes it. I really do. More paper for her to journal. A piece of cardstock that has texture to it. Some more journaling papers. And in this pocket, she's going to find index cards that I created along with some journaling cards. Some quotes. She can journal on the back. That's kind of a deep pocket. Here's another one of those vintage cards about the sneaker itself. These are the index cards that I created. All of them kind of correspond with the color that she likes. She can add her title to the index card. and she can, journal on the front and the back. As you can see, the pocket that I'm putting it in, it has collage on it with names and years that I was telling you about. Here is the middle of this particular signature, the second signature. It's a heart, and around it is a collage of sneakers, and it says Sneaker Girl. And this is the last tuck, I believe. Journaling card. Also another journaling card with a quote, another quote. So she can journal on the back of that as well, and she can also use that card as a tuck or a pocket. Just adhere it to one of the pages of papers. Remember I was telling you about that cardstock earlier? It's the same type of cardstock. One side is smooth, the other side has texture on it. Here is a transparent pocket. I've clipped it so that her goodies won't fall out once she starts to put them in. I made, I gave her some more of the cardstock, and I customized her a tag. It says that she is a legit sneakerhead. So this is kind of the collage paper that I created, and I just wanted to give her a piece of it because it's part of the pages, but since this is floating, it just gives her extra writing space. So we're going to just close this back up so that she'll be able to find it later. More writing space. Another quote, don't crease them. You are not supposed to do that to your sneakers if you know anything about being a sneakerhead. Fun trim, fun cuts on the edges of the certain papers. More journaling spots. This is a mood tracker. The bottom of a pair of Air Force Ones that she can journal on the back of. That vellum, that crisp with vintage sneakers. Some tracing paper, the linen paper. Collage spots with the blocked out areas for her to journal on. And here's a quote. She wear heels, I wear sneakers. She wear high heels, I wear sneakers. Some more cardstock, which is, heavier paper. Journaling paper. Her favorite animal tucked in there. Some vellum, some transparency that has some sneaker knowledge on there. And that's the Sneaker Girl iconic image. And she can write on top of that. There she is. Her little friend. Now I found this and customized that for her. Now this next page is a flip out. So I'm adjusting the book so you can see. She can journal there. She can add prints, so she can add anything to that collage page. This is a belly band that I've collaged on, and I've made her a customized tag. She can journal on the back and the front. And here is a pocket that she can put anything in. Now this is a little oversized, so she can cut it down to fit inside there if she wants to put that particular card in there. More writing paper, regular college rule paper. And here we have, what do we have there? We have pockets. So let's unclip it and see what we got going on. Oh, our fun facts. Things to know about the Air Force Ones in particular, and just sneakers in general. So what I was saying about the names throughout the journal, the years throughout the journals, when they were created, Air Force Ones were created, all of that comes from there. So it'll all come together once she gets a chance to read it. This is a customized envelope for her. In here are a few goodies. So let's pour them out and see. I realized after shifting it that way, that was not going to fit. So let's just move the journal one time to the left. There we go. And get everything out so you can see what we got going on. Here is another iconic woman that is all about her sneakers. She can journal on the back of that image as well. I found a couple of images and I created some buttons that she can use throughout the journal or anywhere else that she would like. And right now I'm just gathering them. I used them on the envelope that I just opened, but I put a few in. That's the sneaker wheel. I put a few in the envelope so that she can have. And that's the clock, the Jordan clock. Just sneakers in general clock. And then this is another wheel. It has the Jordan symbol in the middle. I found this label that I customized for her, saying that she is a sneakerhead and size shoe. This says, "I will stop buying sneakers." A little snippet from a collage I made. And I died when I saw this. Someone turned a sneaker box into a tissue holder and a plant holder. I wanted to put it in the journal, but I said, you know what? I'm just going to leave it for her. Let her do it, because it's just too fun, and I'm just doing too much. So we're going to put this envelope back into this deep pocket and clip it back in. Again, just so that it, the bouncing around. Now she can unclip it at will and use the clip in other areas of the journal. This is the end of this signature, and again, that is a laminated cover. Now we are at the back of the journal, and I made a writing pad where she can journal on the back side of the writing pad. And if you flip up, or when you flip up the rest of the paper, here is a transparency pocket. And behind it is a sneaker wall. Of course, sneaker addict, a floating pocket. Squeeze it and out comes all the little extra goodies. So she can take that and adhere it to the journal, or leave it as a floating pocket just like I did, and just tuck it in another pocket. More tickets and another or a few more of the vintage historical journaling cards that I created about sneakers. So we're going to gather the tickets and put them back into the floating pocket. Take that and put it back into the transparency pocket. I found a collection of her favorite animals and put it on this oversized journaling card. Here are a few of my Week at a View journaling pages for her, and I'm just going to tuck that in there, and that will conclude her journal. The back of the journal, and I'm just showing you the different papers. It's just alternated. I just alternated the colors. Okay. Thank you guys. I got one more thing. I have one more thing to show you that's coming with this journal. It's called a writing board. So let's take it out and so I can show you how to use it. I've also done this video in ASMR format. It's where I'm not talking and I'm basically just going through the video, and all you hear are the yummy sounds of the different papers and the different elements of the journal, and probably my bangles as well. So now we're going to go in the journal and we're going to find a page that has a lot of pockets, just like this one, which is perfect. And you're going to place that writing board in front of it and flip the page over, and now you have a smooth writing page. She can use this board throughout the journal in any area she sees fit that is uncomfortable to write, and she just wants a smooth page. Doesn't have to be the bumpy pocket area, and it can be used on the left side or the right side. This is a Christmas gift, and I'm going to wrap this up. So I thank you for joining me as I show you this gift that is, she has no idea that she's getting this. So I need to make sure that I get it wrapped in time for her Mimi to get it. So let's put this writing board back into the sleeve and get out of here. If you enjoyed the video, please look out for the other videos that follow or I done that shows her sister's journals, the Beyonce theme and the duck theme. You guys have a great evening, and I'll see you soon.